Okay, so I could say that there was a lot of dangerous moments. Some people when they do smoke, it's scary. It's real scary because you never know the feeling of a person. You never know where it takes them to. I mean, sometimes, people feel paranoid. Sometimes people feel threatened. Sometimes they want to attack. And I had moved to the Bronx, and I would get high in the crack house and then go home to my home because my home was home. So it kind of gave me like that sense of I'm still doing what I have to do. I'm not doing it in my house or whatever. So I'm getting high over there, and I always have my own money. Like I never cash out. My card keeps going. So it made the prostitution easier.
So did that all go hand in hand with the prostitution?
Yeah. And I realized that I lost a lot of my tricks when I got clean. Even my sugar daddy like years ago. When you allow a substance to take you out of the person you are to perform for someone else, that's what they're attracted to. Drinkers want to hang with drinkers. You get what I'm saying? It's like, oh, that bitch don't drink. Come on, let's go here.
You're boring now.
Huh?
You're boring now.
Yeah, now you're boring. That's a good one. So, and then it's vice versa. It's like, bitch, come on over here because they drink and we don't. So it's always an ongoing battle. They say that if you go to the barbershop enough, you're going to go get a haircut. I'm a firm believer that it doesn't happen. Because maybe he goes to the barbershop to watch the free cable. He ain't paying attention to the barber. Or maybe he's there just to sweep the floor. They got free food in the back and coffee. So, I'm just saying in general. And I think that I like the high. I just don't like what comes with it. And a lot of people have smoked with me.
And I can imagine. There's no one stories like, it's something in rest her soul, my daughter Laura. She told me something one time because I've never been taking drugs, as you know. And me and her got into it one time, and I was basically telling her, girl, when you gonna get your life together? And she told me something. I'll never forget it. She was like, Father, let me tell you something. She said, you will be shocked. He said that. Basically, she told me, you will be shocked in who does drugs. That it's like a curtain lifts. Like when you get into that with people, it could be people you never would have thought of.
Right.
It's like a whole nother world.
Right.
And when she told me that, and then hearing stories after the fact about certain people that a person would never imagine, I guess.
Right.
It is crazy that I know the story. So it's like, you really never really know, to be honest with you.
Like a lot of people don't know that, I'm going to say for me, that cocaine was always an in thing because they said it make the face sit. When they see the girls walking facing, they go like this. It wasn't because they were selling, it was because they were trying to get the drip, so they would go, and it would feel like they were sitting. So, yeah. So, it was the end thing. And, nobody really smoked crack. So, and crack wasn't my last drug at all. No, it was just something that I did, that I enjoyed the experience, and it was an experience, and that's it. If I could turn back and do it different and do the drugs, I wouldn't. During the end of my run, I started to shoot up dope.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Don't please.
No, you mean heroin?
Heroin, yeah. Heroin is that kind of drug that...
Doesn't your body get addicted to that?
Yeah. It's alcohol and heroin are the two drugs that you can die from withdrawal. And meaning that your body becomes chemically dependent on it. I didn't get to that point to where, I was chemically dependent on it. I just had a chip. It helped me to pay the world no mind and drift off. You know.
It sounds like a lot of this was escape for you. A lot of it was
yeah,
escape.
yeah. I didn't want to deal with the reality of people. I got tired of them. I wanted to not feel. Because I'm a Gemini and I'm a girl and I have feelings. So I can get really emotional and really kind of girly. And you ever seen Gia when she says, everybody leaves? Like, why do people keep leaving? And I have abandonment issues because of my mom. But there are also those abandonment when your friends turn their back on you, or when you don't know what to do or who to talk to, or you just can't trust anybody.
Did that happen to you a lot? A lot of people abandoned you?
Yeah.
Was it just life, or was it
in life in general? In life in general, like, when I told you earlier, like, people didn't see me; they saw Daesja, and I got tired of being that person, So when I did drugs, my name was Tasha. In the hood they called me Tasha. Don't ask me how I got this name. I don't know where it came from. Just everybody started calling me Tasha in the hood. And to come to find out, the lady said, because I seen you one night and you asked me for a cigarette and you said that she told me the Lucy store was right there because I didn't know where to get them from. I said, he don't sell them to me. And she said, I'll get it for you. What's your name? And I said, Tasha. It just came from nowhere. Like, you don't want people to know you. And you don't know who people are. So, therefore, I felt that I was living a different life. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't going to the balls. I was, in a program.
With the alter ego.
Huh?
It was a new alter ego for you.
Yeah, it was like this new person, whereas that I can fuck up and still keep it together. And that's like one of my personalities. And I was dating someone who was heterosexual, and my dream, the little picket fence and all that other stuff. And I can dip and dab into the ballroom scene. Y'all wouldn't believe that. I planned to go to most of them balls, but just never made it because I was smoking.
That's being real. Well, you've been gone out the scene for 5 years. 5 years. Was there ever times, through everything you've been through the last 5 years, where you wanted to go and peek in, or you maybe felt it one day, like, bitch, I want to go out and eat a bitch up, or I want to make a show? Like, did you ever feel that at all?
What I felt was that if I can't fly, I don't want to do nothing else. I felt like I've done all that I could do, and what more do they want? You know what I'm saying? Like, what more do you want? Like, almost like Josephine Baker, that's my idol, and I love that movie. And it's almost, like I said, it's almost like, just, no. Because what happened was that it started to become draining to me, and people didn't understand it.
What was draining?
Draining meaning that, you walk because someone asked you to, or you walk because you were asked to be in someone's production, and it was just like,
it's not coming from your heart no more.
Yeah, it wasn't coming from my heart no more, and it wasn't what I wanted to do. Like, when it comes to me performing, I have a plan, and it's like a show. Like I said, it's Act 1, Scene 2.
Let me tell you something. Gotta cut you off. I put the picture up of you, right? They are going crazy right now.
Are you serious?
They're saying, finally, can't wait. The return,
Yeah.
So, let me ask you this. Is this a return? And when I say that, will you be walking legendary performance? Will you be getting out there again? We talked about it in the car, but on camera. Where are you at with that? But I'm asking
I
this
don't.
question.
I don't want to. I want to call it return because generally, I never left. You know, it's just that space where it's that it was given. You know that urge, that want. You know, I'm still one of the follies. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's not my debut.
Because you're making an appearance tomorrow, but you're just judging. And you told me sternly you're just judging.
Yeah, I'm just judging.
What?
Well, I will be just judging for a while.
Gotcha. You gotta watch. You gotta watch everything right now. You kind of gotta crawl a little bit.
Not really.
Well,
I just don't see myself being on the floor with those girls.